What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel. I am Ken, and like I said, Half Price Books this weekend is having a 50% off sale. I know that I just came here this week. In fact, I just put a video up 2 days ago, but I also mentioned that I might come back and partake in this 50% off sale because there was some stuff that I saw in there the first time that was a little bit too pricey for me to pick up in that trip, but I'm hoping that they've still got, because if it's 50% off, I will definitely grab it this time around. So yeah, guys, another Half Price Books. I'll call this part 2 of the Half Price Books. Not really a thrifting challenge. I'm not going to limit myself. I'll pick up what I pick up, but yeah, I'm excited. 50% off sale, Half Price Books. Let's do it again. Into the half price for the sales we go. Hopefully they got what I left last time. All right, everybody, so just walked out of the Half Price Books. I didn't get a ton of footage in there because I was just there, so I figured, you know, I already showed off most of the stuff when I was in there this past week, so I didn't want to be redundant and show off all the same stuff again, but I did get some new footage in there as well. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys what I got, because I got some pretty cool stuff in there. I got some movies that I didn't own that I wanted to own for pretty cheap as well, but I did get some special editions, some boutique labels in there today, so that was pretty exciting. So the first one that I got, and this was probably the big get, this is the one that I pretty much came back for. This is a Criterion. It was the only Criterion that I saw that they had in there, and that was Cold War. So this is a 2018 foreign film that I think was nominated for Best Foreign Film, but I think it lost to Roma that year because they both came out in the same year. And yeah, I heard a lot of good things about this movie. It's a Criterion release. I'm excited to check it out at some point for sure. Only $10 because it was marked down 50%. So good deal. If you're going to go for these kind of things, if you're going to go for these 50% off sales, you got to grab the expensive stuff because that makes it most worth your while. So right there, Cold War, Criterion. This next one that I grabbed is one that honestly, every single time I go in here, I think about grabbing it, but it's too expensive for me to pull the trigger on. I already have a DVD copy of it, but it is one of my favorite horror films from like the past 10 years. Absolutely love it. Evil Dead, Fede Alvarez's Evil Dead. Still $10. It's $10 on Amazon. And yeah, only $5. Like I said, this is one of my absolute favorite horror films. This is my favorite Evil Dead film. I like it better than the originals, and I know that's a hot take. But yes, I love this movie. It's so scary, so atmospheric. It just has such great gore and makeup effects, and I love it. It's not like, it's how you do a remake right, in my opinion. It's not like the original tonally. It's the same type of story as far as like the cabin in the woods and the demonic possession and everything. but it's just so tonally different. It just feels not in the same universe as those other movies. And I think it's one of the best remakes, if not the best horror remake that's ever been done, is Evil Dead from 2013. Next up, guys, I've got Tom Hanks' film from a few years ago. This was only $4, so 50% off, only $2. I got a few of these that were only $4 marked off. But Captain Phillips, I've never seen this movie. Heard some really good things, so I want to check it out at some point. Next up is a movie I keep talking about when I go into Best Buy, and that's The Patriot. This thing is still wrapped in the plastic, $4, so only $2. So I keep thinking about picking up in Best Buy for $5. Got it for $2 here. You can't get any better than that. So here we go for the next one, guys. Another movie that I haven't seen in forever. I used to love watching it when I was a kid. That is The Perfect Storm. It's a great disaster film. George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg. Didn't own it in the collection. Like I said, $4, 50% off, $2. No brainer for a pickup right there. This next one is one that me and my wife were actually talking about the other night, as far as like one of the comedies that we loved from a while ago, and that's Hall Pass. I didn't own it on Blu-ray, and it wasn't on any streaming service the other night because we were talking about watching it. So now I got it on Blu-ray. We can pop it in whenever we want to watch this. And yeah, this is a really funny modern comedy. I feel like in the past 10 years, comedy has kind of died. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments below or not, but I feel like it's kind of died. It's kind of taken a hiatus. This is probably one of the last good comedies, at least in the modern era, post that like mid-2000s boom that we got with like Knocked Up, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Superbad, all those great comedies from the 2000s. 2010s weren't as good, but this was a good one right here from, I think, 2011. This one, Horrible Bosses. There were some good ones in 2010s, and this was one of them. Hall Pass right here. Next one up, guys, is one that quite a few people brought up in the comment section of my last Half Price Book video, so I felt the need to pick it up. Now, this is a sequel to another movie that I probably need to pick up as well for this one to make sense, but I went ahead and grabbed this, another Stakeout, Richard Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez. So yeah, a lot of people were pointing this out and said it was pretty good, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Only $2, so why not? The next one up, guys, and this is I think this is my last pickup. Yeah, last pickup. This is a Shout Factory release, so I was pretty excited to get this. I thought about picking this one up a few times. A movie with Richard Pryor in it and John Candy. This is Brewster's Millions. $14 in there, marked down 50%. Only $7. $7 for this Shout Factory release. I think it's at Walmart right now for like $12 or $13 as well. So good deal on this Shout Factory release, in pretty good condition. It's a little dirty up at the top, but I'll have to wipe that off or something when I get home. So yeah, overall, guys, I'd say this was a pretty successful haul. Like I said, I got a Shout Factory, I got a Criterion, I got 6 regular Blu-rays. I got a horror movie that I've been wanting to own in my collection for a long time. So I could have honestly picked up so much more. I spent like $33 in there, which is pretty high for when I usually go into half price books. I usually don't go too high over 20. I honestly could have spent probably about $50 or $60 in there, but I decided to keep it at a minimum since I already went there this week and spent $20. But yeah, I wish I would have waited. I wish I would have known before I checked out with all the stuff that I got this past Tuesday. But you know, it is what it is. I saved a lot of money here today, guys. $30 worth of stuff, marked down 50%. So I pretty much saved about $32 today from what I usually would have spent at half price books. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, this half price books thrifting vlog haul video, 50% off video, whatever you want to call it, part 2 of my half price book series. Please, if you like this content, if you like this type of content, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment down below if you have taken advantage of this half price book sale. What did you pick up? What did I miss in there that I should have picked up? Let me know all that in the comment section below. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos. I will be going live tonight on my channel for a Leonardo DiCaprio tournament battle, so be sure to tune in there. Vote in the comment section. But yeah, guys, we'll see you next time.